It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up? You were rocking with Duva.
And Jamel, we back in this again.
You already know. Thanks for joining for episode 37.
Right.
Round of applause. How's everything with you, Jamel?
Everything's been good.
Good,
about you?
good, man. Just trying to get everything together and getting ready for, I guess, the summer. The summer's coming quicker than we think.
Yeah.
Also things is graduation, Shout out to everybody who graduated.
Woo.
You made it. On to the next step, on to the next journey. Wish you nothing but luck. So a round of applause for the people who graduated.
I guess we're going to do a shout out for Caitlin for graduating this weekend. Woo!
Definitely Caitlin. Shout out to Caitlin. Graduating. There we go. A lot of things, man. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. You get through school, all the hard work you put in,
Right.
and you finally get that diploma, the degree in your diploma, to walk across that stage and get ready for the next world. Get ready for the real world, I guess. Ready to them bills.
Definitely.
But no, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. No, yeah. Anything else you want to shout out?
No, that's about it right now.
Okay. I should Will, Wagstaff, the third. He's definitely don't really get into politics, but he's definitely a great candidate for district attorney, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be paying attention to that.
Right. Gotta get to the votes.
Definitely
in June.
Definitely June. I think June 20. Forget 26, 23. I had to double check that.
Yeah.
But it was coming up. It's coming up quicker than we think.
Definitely.
So we're gonna show our support for that and go out there and vote for that good brother. But what else? Let's jump into, man. Let's jump into some topics. Let's start with, I guess, the competitive still with the beef going on.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Oh man, looks like Game actually had something to say to Rick Ross.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if Drake set him to do his dirty work.
Nah, I doubt it.
I doubt it. But Game, he decided to diss Rick Ross. He had a track. What was that track called actually? I think it was Revenge of something.
Like Freeway Revenge.
Yeah, Freeway Revenge. I like that. The track. I mean, Games. He's keeping it competitive. So I guess he said he really just wanted to I guess show the new generation to keep that rap going. I didn't really see them having a little beef or nothing like that. I don't know. They followed the backstory and see if they had beef or where that came from.
Yeah, it just seemed like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think more likely because he's seen Rick Ross jumping in on Drake, so he kind of just wanted to say like, yo, don't come at me. You know what I mean? Don't just go by Drake. Pick on somebody. I guess you say pick on somebody your own size. I guess or in that type of field. But but hey, I guess they just keeping it competitive out here. I was waiting for to see if Rick Ross respond, but Rick Ross didn't respond.
No, he just wrote on Twitter, and that was about it.
Yeah, I think he did post it on IG. He did he responded with his Louis Vuitton cereal bowl, and then Game responded with his Louis Vuitton punching bag. So I guess it's been a week, so I don't think Rick Ross is really going to entertain that.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think he's just gonna leave that alone. So that was. I guess that's just how he felt, and so he just stuck his neck out and was like, "Yo, let's just battle." Rick Ross like, "Nah, I'm not even, I'm not even on that time with you."
No, cause it really has no reason to be.
Nah.
It's like his beef with Drake was personal for his
Hmm.
artist and the background they had.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a music thing. I just want to be out there. It was just we actually have something to be like. I can put in a song or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And and I mean, let's give Game his respect. He go for bar for bar. A lot of people don't want to battle him when it comes to a diss record
right.
because he has no filter. He do
Hmm.
he gonna go in.
Yep.
And they know that. So
He got that gritty touch to it, which is nice.
yeah, he's definitely gonna bring that Compton out. So when he definitely steps on that mic. But hey, so hopefully hope they just keep it competitive, nothing, no violence or nothing.
Nah.
Because talking about the violence and stuff, I heard about about Drake whole get somebody shot in front of his house and stuff like that. He was going wild.
Yeah.
All this became real when it came to that beef. Man, I thought they was gonna keep it peaceful, and just cut of one side on the other side. And that's the thing. When you get into beef, it just becomes behind. I mean, it gets out of hand when things get involved, and now it's actually becoming more real.
Yeah. It don't really be them. It be like the camp and the people that's loyal to them. You say something wrong, and
Yeah,
your crew may feel some type of way sometimes, and it
yeah.
don't even be like your words and like nothing else. It could just be like, yo, I don't feel like the way he treating you or saying something, so I'm gonna go to the crib.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely take it to the next level because you can't control the fans, you can't control the entourage, you can't control the people
Hmm.
that comes behind this, because they look at it deeper than rap,
Yeah.
especially when you touch on different subjects that goes deeper than rap.
Hmm.
Um, so hey, that didn't have to occur, but and his bodyguard got shot, or so I don't know everything behind on the extra story, but I know he was like he couldn't sleep a couple. He playing to the news. He was like, can y'all guys come like after 3 o'clock or where I get some sleep in the morning times? I don't want the helicopters to keep Toronto
Oh,
news keep coming around. Helicopters all up nights. I can't even get no sleep.
I'm about to say, but as big as that place is, that thing should be soundproof for outside. There should be like at least one space where you can't hear nothing from
Another right.
outside.
Yeah, then it does look like it's
Like go
high
down,
ceilings and all that stuff. Like so.
yeah. Have
But
someone move you down to the basketball court and like in the
but
basement and be like you just put it right in the middle of the court
yeah,
and be like,
I'm not surprised if Drake got him a little bunker too. But I guess he don't want. But I guess where he has his I forget how much they call it. Things like a $100,000 bed, something
yeah, that
crazy,
giant bed that he
something.
has,
It was something big, So I guess he has it in that place where
it's probably up.
probably up there, so he can hear the helicopters run through his window, bother him when he's trying to get some sleep.
I need it
Uh,
all to be soundproof.
yeah. But hey, uh, that's just something that became more real, with this beef situation. But it always escalates, So, but I think that whole battle is over. I think it's just dying down because you don't want to really upset the sponsors and stuff like that. So I think he's just gonna back away from all that extra stuff,
Right.
you know. But hey, talking about Drake, he also looks like he's getting nominated for the BET Award. He got 7 nominations. So I guess all his music that he had before came out and this and that. So
Hmm.
BET nominated him. So I was. I wonder if he's gonna show up because sometimes he don't even really show up. He gets nominated a lot in BET, but doesn't even really show up. But he's always busy. But I don't know if he's this is his downtime. I wonder if he's gonna make a little time to actually make a guest appearance or maybe perform or something. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see
Well,
when that happens. The BT Awards.
yeah. So if they put Sexy Red up there, maybe we'll get a little guest appearance from
Think you can pop out on Sexy Red. Yeah, he might pop out for Sexy Red. They're like twinnings.
him.
They're definitely twinning. Uh, yeah, but let's get some new other music. It's a little bit more gritty, a little more gritty in rap, I would say.
Definitely.
You know, that's Conway, the Machine. What is that? Slave Face Killer. Uh, yeah. I mean, he's always gonna give you that gritty and Griselda movement, and he's part of that whole movement. Um, yeah, I mean, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that boom bap music. You're gonna get that uh Alchemist on there. Who else? He always
Tech Nine.
Tech. Yeah. What else? Who else on there?
Method Man. Where
Oh yeah,
Method Man, Switch Beats, yeah.
I did see that. Yeah. So yeah, Method was on there. Method Man was on there. Swiss is on there. We also had Joey Badass was on there too.
Mm-hmm.
K Clock. I mean, so he had some cool features on there. Just to bring everybody into his world. You know, bring into them that type of streets. Um, bars and bars. You know,
Definitely.
he's definitely gonna give you them dope bars. So he's always I guess he always got different wordplay. You know, he comes from that cloth, so he always represents the Buffalo, kind of like that New York slang and that New York style. You know, so he's definitely a different creative artist when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to different style. You know, has his own lane, own style, how they do their thing. You know, but yeah, you know, I like a couple of tracks on there, so definitely look out for his project. I guess
Right.
you know.
Like the first part was like all like street, and then towards the end it started picking up with a little bit more of a like a bop to
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, yeah, no, like it's definitely versatile when it comes to that. You
Right.
know, this type of music, I would
It's
say.
like, this is my first time hearing him. We're like, really? And then to open it up, I was like confused on what I was listening to. So the
Hmm.
intro just threw me all the way off. And then after you get into it, after you get past the intro, it's like that more street talk.
Yeah, you know, he's definitely gonna give you the Buffalo. You been in the kitchen. I mean, you been in the kitchen cooking. uh, do me a favor, flip that for me. I want to see. Okay. Side note. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Who else? Dropped some music. They say Child is
Gambino.
Gambino. Um, they call that as a rap album.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't really get that why they call it a rap album.
Well, he's a rapper slash singer, and then he has his own other persona.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I think that was more like a R&B hip hop. I would say. You know, but I really give it more R&B on it. But I guess that's just what he's. You know, that's his genre of music. So that's what they're gonna put him in. Um, yeah. So what do you? Yeah. So he had an album. He dropped the album of Vista. The actually track was actually alright with the Vista.
Hmm.
You know, I kudos to his beat selection. It's definitely a different vibe when it comes to his beat selection. Uh, but the songs that kind of stuck out to me, I like the one that, like I said, I like the his title, Vista. I like the Sweet Thing with Summer Walker.
Hmm.
Also, to be hunted. That was a nice one too. Um, I don't know what that was. A piece of silk, babe. I don't know what that called, but yeah.
His Millennium Love with 21 Savage.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know what that title, but yeah, we'll abbreviate the Millennium
We're gonna
Love.
skip over the first.
Yeah, Millennium Love. Yeah, those are the tracks that I kind of rock with. You know.
But no, I like listening to Childish Gambino because you never really know what kind of sound you're gonna get from him.
Mhm.
And like even the mix up, it's got like that Afro centric and pop and like funk to it, and it don't even like the beats don't take away from it. Like you vibing off the beat, you just vibing off the everything in whole together. Like the flow of it and everything goes well together with the music. Nothing takes away from anything. And
Yeah,
it,
yeah. No, he's definitely have a collective sound that it be all over the place sometimes with his sound.
yeah,
Um,
Then he had the little foot, big foot.
Yeah, I
With
seen the little foot, Bigfoot.
which is
You
like
seen
a
the video?
seven. No, I didn't see the video at all,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's like the 70s, like type vibe, and then he goes into the feature where it speeds it up and brings it like now in the day. So it's like a
Yo,
merge, but it's
you
like an effortless merge too. It's not even like you hear like a and like to slow
nah.
it up, it just drops right in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you check the video, it's like black and white. He did it
Hmm.
in some black and white. Yeah, it's definitely a '70s type of vibe. It's kind of a comedy almost in it too. The way he on it. If you ever check, when you check the video, it's like he has a hook and it's like catchy, but
Hmm.
it's like I don't know. It's a hook, so it kind of just you want. It's like a sing along type of
Yeah.
thing. You know, like an old school type of type of sing along. But yeah. I mean, it's a cool song, but it's different.
Definitely
That's
is.
with
Yeah.
him. He's always gonna give you something different
Yeah.
because you gotta think about his background when even his TV shows and things like that. He's in a different space of creating his music. Um,
Hmm.
just having that TV show. I forgot what it's called, but I watched the one on FX. I watched this on TV show.
Oh, Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So
No.
yeah, so he's a different type of storytelling. Like he make it as a movie, kind of bring in with his music.
He does just about everything,
Hmm.
which is like that's a good thing. Like he gets to just live life and just choose and do everything that he likes to do and just gets to put it out there.
Hmm.
He's from animation, voiceovers, acting, movie
Yeah,
star,
and
comedian,
and
and
it,
singer and writer and rapper.
yeah, he has a lot of slashes in
Yeah,
his title. Because then I look back, I was like, when is the last time he dropped the album? And believe it or not, it's like 8 years ago.
yeah,
So for him to finally just bring back, because he at the 120, he was like, "Oh, I'm retiring," and then he ended up coming back. Because I remember he was like, "I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not. I'm done with music." So I think that was probably why he took that long pause.
oh yeah. I
Uh,
think maybe he did say that.
yeah.
I think after he had the "This Is America"
After
track,
marriage, he was like,
he
I'm finished.
yeah,
So it's just kind of surprising for him to just come back around and drop that type of music. But hey, I guess when you're a musician and it's just in you,
hmm,
you kind of just want to play around and then just kind of see what kind of music.
yeah.
I
I think he
think he's
just got
going
a
on
like a
tour too. I think he said he dropped. I think he's going planning to go on
mhm,
tour or something like that.
yeah. I think he just got a lot of love for everything. So
Mm,
expressing himself in different outlets is just the way he is. So it's hard to like take a break off of something if like your outlet is music or comedians or comics or anything.
yeah,
Just expressing yourself is like I just put something out.
yeah, yeah. You got the time and make something. Hey, you
Hmm.
might as well see what it does.
Right.
Especially this type of era too. So you just never know what kind of music he likes to experiment with different music.
Hmm.
So you
Like
know,
yeah, that reminds me. Like look at what Andre 3000 did. He was like I
hmm
just put out my flute track.
yeah. And he broke records with that.
Right.
He ended up breaking records. You know. So I guess let's pay attention to his
Hmm.
album and see what that's your cup of tea. But I don't know why they call it a rap. I don't see no rap really. It's partial rap in
Yeah,
it,
just
but
part. Yeah.
it's not the full as I would see that would be title rap. But I'll give it more R&B hip hop. But it's the same thing.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it was listed at that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I was
yeah.
like, what they do this rap? This is not. I don't really. But talking about some rap more rap. Ice Spice.
Right.
She been dropping some music, but she just dropped the single "Give Me the Light." Um, so with our era, we come back from Sean Paul, "Give Me the
Definitely.
Light." So that was always crazy in the club, dance the vibe, Jamaican vibe. You know, so for her to even touch that a little bit, it was different. Man, at first I was like, nah, I'm not for it. Da, da, da. I was on my nah, Sean Paul way better.
Yeah.
But then I went back and listened to Sean Paul's, and then I ended up listening to hers. I was like, okay, I see what they're trying to do, you know. And then at first I didn't even really like the song. Then I like had to listen to the other song that she had, something about the fart, whatever.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, all right,
She seems to have like a thing with something. I don't
yeah,
know what's going on with the
yeah,
lyrics in those, but yeah.
yeah, you're not even, you're not even, shit. You're not even shit. Something to fart, some shit
Yeah.
like that, whatever. But I was
Yep.
like, all right, so I went and listen to that, and then now I listen to Give Me the Light. I'm like, okay, it's better. It's getting better.
She still got a whole thing.
Mm.
She got a part in there where she says, "I'm the baby, and I need a poopy," and I was
Oh,
like,
poo.
"What?" I was like, "Yo,
yo,
what?"
Ice Spice. I think is like, let's not put her into lyrics. It's not about that. It's really like having fun,
Definitely.
having a good time, and just saying different sayings to kind of catch your attention. Cause she's getting our attention with these sayings, and that's
It's,
sometimes as good as an artist, you want to make different sayings.
it's like
But
I like more of her energy. The energy that she brought to the song was nice.
all I
Yeah,
all I know is she just loves shaking that ass.
yeah.
Ice Spice loves shaking that ass.
The energy that she brought to the song is what needed it. Because once
So,
you start listening real deep into the words,
mm,
it's like,
nah, I'm not. I'm not listening. I get distracted anyway. If I'm putting it
see,
on the video, I don't even know what she's talking about.
that's what they said
Just give
about
me
her
the
first video.
line. Nah, but yeah, no, I was like, damn, I can't. I don't want to hate on the new generation and all that. Um, I guess you got to just keep progressing. You know what I'm saying? Artists, you got to be, keep progressing. And I think she's trying to progress as just having these type of songs out and these type of energy that, like I said, having fun. That type of atmosphere.
Oh yeah, she's definitely doing that.
You know,
So that's good though. Yeah.
she's staying in that lane.
Mhm.
And I think that's and I think that's maybe what's pushing right now. So I think all that stuff is just what's really what they want her to be on and focus on. Just be you, be the new era of what you doing.
Yeah. And if it's been working so far, like why change it?
And
So.
I think that's what the record label's like. Oh no, keep doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
You know. So, but I mean, I get it. You know. I was like, what do you want more from her to kill it? I mean, to try to follow the Shona Paul, Give Me the Light, that was an instant hit, crazy for a long time. I mean, it was summers on summers, and still you can go play that record and put it
Right.
up in the club. So, but for her to mess with that sample is different for her. So,
No, but that seems to be like the new wave, taking old classics or stuff that you know is gonna already have a bop to it that people already like comfortable with, and then
hmm
reusing it to get like that instant like hype off of it automatically. Because once you
yeah.
hear that, it's like, oh, I gotta listen to this. Cause I gotta see how someone did this song over.
Nah, you definitely got to see how they flipped it
Mhm.
or where you feeling that type of vibe. And I think this generation, it's not that same vibe, but it's for her vibe. It's
Yeah,
like it's for her
it's for
audience, for
yeah.
her fan base, and all that stuff. They're gonna go crazy for that. So, but yeah, check out for the Ice Spice. Give Me the Light. I like the video.
It's like I'm missing all these videos. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on.
you
So,
got
but
dope. Yeah, you check out the videos. Like that's where the action's at.
it's like I only seen one video so far, but that was alright.
And talking about another video, you
That's the
got
one I'm talking. Nah.
Megan. Megan the Stallion, BOA.
Yeah.
Uh, I hate because they always be like, oh, Megan, she's always one style and this and that. So she's staying in her lane. I think everybody is already adapted their style and they just staying in their lane. Because she's gonna give you the bars. She's gonna give you the way she is. Everybody staying in what they do. But it's a cool song. I like, it's a cool song. It sounds like she almost was kind of talking about Nicki because Nicki dropped that diss record on her, so it's kind of feel like some of the bars is towards Nicki, but you know, the video, you seen the videos are different. So I
I
don't
thought you
know.
would have been for this video. She was like half naked in one of the parts of the video. I thought you,
Yeah,
but
that's what I like. I
this is
feel like
the
all this.
one
I feel
time
like
when you
all
should
this.
have been like, "Yeah, I seen the video." That
I feel like all this sex appeal is definitely
now,
popping off. I like it. I'm part of it. I
no,
like it. I got something coming.
yeah, well, the anime community appreciates her
uh,
because
the
the amount,
animated.
yeah, the amount of game references, anime references, cartoon references,
hmm
and everything that she put into it. There, yeah,
hmm
showing
She,
that she a true fan.
I see a little, the next technology. I see using some of that technology. I see some
Hmm.
of that. Definitely. You know.
But yeah, even the words in the song, they were like, her music is sometimes a little bit more relatable. It's not about the it's like expensive car, the expensive lifestyle and stuff like that. It's just about like living life sometimes.
Living life and just maintaining to be a bad, you
Yeah,
know, being in control, being a bad bitch out here. Like that's what she represents. When you
hmm
hear her music, it's a good time always. But it's like I don't know, like she does what she want to do. It's not,
that's the best way. She gets to be out here living the life that she wants,
yeah,
and she's doing it basically the way she want to do it. So that's the one thing she like. It's not like there's somebody over her telling her you can't do this because this is not gonna pop. It's like she's being embraced by her own community and everything. And
yeah.
even from the stuff that she dresses, that just be like cosplay to people, and they be like, "Yo, we love that." And it's not gonna be like people out here that saying, "Nah, she can't rock that," and she just pulling it off looking sexy, so it makes it work.
Nah, yeah, she definitely got the cheeks out and she was looking good.
I didn't say that. I did. What the?
What you saying then? What you saying?
And she looked good while doing it. You just said she doesn't got the cheek out. You took away from everything.
Got the cheeks out.
You know.
She rock. Nah, those are some good videos. There's some good videos, man.
Yeah,
Some cool music and good videos. Yeah, everybody gearing up for the summer.
yeah.
You know.
And even the bars and stuff like that, they're good. They go together. Everything is. I like the whole video, the concept, the bars, and everything.
And she stay talking her shit. As she should. She should. She's on tour too, doing her thing out there. Shout out to Megan Stallion.
Yeah.
Oh man. Uh, let's get on to some sports, man. Go New York, go New York, go. Yo, New York Knicks, man. I think they lost today, but it's okay because Sunday is about to be very interesting.
Mhm.
Sunday is the game 7. I believe it's in Madison Square Garden, so it should be rocking and rolling. And I'm looking for them to win. I'm looking for it to be a good game or blowout. I don't know which one,
Mhm.
but I'm looking from definitely looking for them to bring it home and handle business. As long as everybody stays healthy, because a lot of things been going on. Getting a lot of we don't have a full team sometimes, but if everybody can stay healthy, I don't see them losing. I think they're gonna win on game 7. Um, so definitely I'm definitely tuning in to check that out.
Definitely. I like that. A lot more Knicks fans are starting to show up, but now I see it like everywhere now. It's like
Hmm.
you can't walk down the street without seeing a Knicks shirt, hat, something.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Nick's season. Is
Yeah.
definitely Nick's nation right now. So they have a good chance of they're in a good position of letting the stepping advance to the next level if everybody stays healthy. That I don't see it, because Brunson's playing a hell of a game. Uh, damn, what is his name? D. I forget his name. God dang. The- but he's playing great. Hart. Hopefully he's good. Hurt has a little stomach thing today, but hopefully everything goes back to rehabilitation. And hopefully works that out and everything's good with his stomach and everybody's fresh, ready to go. Brunson, he needs help, so yeah, he can't do it everything. But I feel like if it's a collective team and we're all playing together, I don't see we not losing game 7
Right.
because everybody's waiting for the Boston to have that Boston and and New York Knicks to definitely battle it out. But yeah, so go New York. Also the Nuggets and Timberwolves, they also got another. They're tied 3-3, so they got a game 7 coming up there too. That's gonna be interesting, because Joker and Ant Man, they're holding down their team. They're holding down their team. I think if they can stop Joker game 7, and if Nuggets can stop Anthony, Ant-Man Game 7, then that's who's gonna win. That's who's gonna win. But I don't know who's gonna win of that series. So all action packed, all ready to watch. Sunday. Everybody watch on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm. But talking about New York,
Drag that out like that. Why?
man, oh man. I didn't even know about this portal. I didn't really know about. I seen something they had built a different portal and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, this OnlyFan model, she want to show them titties, and distract everybody in Dublin. They shut it down.
Yeah.
They shut it down for a little bit, temporarily. I don't know when it's coming back, but I don't know they plan to give it back. They always say, "Damn, New York can't have nice things."
But it was on both sides too, because it wasn't. But there's only titty on the New York side.
I,
So
I
yeah.
didn't see nothing on Dublin.
Oh yeah, no, they were doing stuff too. They showed them pictures of a 911 on their phone,
Mhm.
and they were just throwing up signs to them.
Mhm.
And then they had the drunken
Well,
people.
but
So
that
yeah,
was, but it wasn't because I guess over in their side, even our side, I guess, to exposing what it is a decent nudity exposing that's
they were just
that's
mooning. I
like a
think.
crime, whatever. So that's kind of like against the law. So that's kind of why they had to really shut it down. Uh, but hey, I mean, I was surprised. I was like, damn. And it wasn't. They always say she flashed. Like you said, it wasn't really flashing. She was holding it for a little while.
Yeah,
She damn near was just trying to get her OnlyFans up.
definitely. I'm surprised there wasn't a little sign underneath her stomach. We're like, right here.
Yeah, right. Like, this is
Only
my
friend at.
OnlyFans. Hey, nobody. It didn't waste the internet no time to find who she was.
She pretty much told on herself.
Like, at the win. I guess all gets on fan. You could just.
She
You
told on
think she
herself,
posted
and
it?
then she posted it, and then
Mhm.
she had. What happened was when the cops had came to try and get her, I think her boyfriend had distracted him so that she can get away,
I just
and
said,
then she
yeah.
made a video about it later on.
I just see that, yeah. Well, damn. I guess when you're in New York City, when it's back and running, go check out the portal.
Yeah,
I'm going to see if they're going to do and open that back up. Hmm. I guess sticking on some more New York topic. Oh, man. I hate that came out, man. I mean, to the point where P. Diddy, they said they leave, everybody probably seen, they're talking about a leaked video that showed back in 2016 about him in altercation with Cassidy's ex, his girlfriend.
right.
Oof. It didn't look too good. It didn't look too good, that video.
It looked terrible. What you mean? It didn't look too
And
good.
then, I think I'm at the point where it's like, all right, Diddy, you have to do some explaining. You have to explain or justify some things.
There's no justify or any of that. It's like that's the reason why she got that money in the first place. And he was like, "Settle or I got the video," and he was like, "No, you don't." And he's like, later on, he paid her.
Mm. But I feel like there's gonna be some more video because I think they still have some more stuff. So I think they're just they're tearing down Diddy one by one. But it's bad. It's a bad boy. It's a bad. But damn, man. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know when it comes to those type of things. It's like 2016 for that to come out, but him to act that way towards her. I mean, there's always been stories and stuff about between them. Um, but damn, it must be really was a bad rough relationship that they was really in to have that type of stuff to go through.
Yeah, there's other people that have been talking about it, like the rapper who they hung over the balcony.
Nah, man, Diddy's a wild guy. We know
Yeah.
Diddy. We know Diddy like the party. Diddy like the party, and he's a wild guy.
Yeah.
And then that comes with the money and the fame. Sometimes it goes to your head, and it takes control of you. You feel like you're invincible. You feel like you're untouchable. And now, a lot of things is coming out what he used to do and things what was to go on.
Yeah.
Um,
He out there looking like Big Red now.
Big Red.
Yeah. That's that old movie right there.
I don't even
My
know.
time
Big
is
Red.
between 9 and 5.
Mm. I don't know you, Big Red.
Don't worry about that. That's old.
Man, damn, Diddy. So now they always saying about did he do it? Did he die? Well, now we know some stuff he did.
Did he?
Yikes.
Did he?
Did he did it? Oh my god, man. Well, I'm gonna pray for everybody to their families and hopefully they can work through all this stuff. Uh, I just think that he has to now he has to say something, because all this stuff coming out about him, you have to say something about this. Well, we'll pay attention to it because everybody's paying attention to it. So we'll see. That was just talk about it a little.
That's fine. But to lighten the mood up, we got Kevin Hart receiving the award.
Oh, Kevin Hart, yes, he definitely received the Mark Twain Award. Uh, that's a good accomplishment, because he's definitely joining. This is their 25-year now, doing this. So they actually have a lot of people already inducted in the comedy. So for him
Yeah.
to join these type of people, David Chappelle, what Eddie Murphy, I think that Richard Pryor, a name Seinfeld, like it was the list, it was a list. But to just name a few, but yeah, for him to get that the award, definitely because he deserves it. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, he's put the work in. He changed the game. Now, doing his own movies, his own production. Even bringing other actors and people along with him, and having them have a successful career. So he's definitely putting his hands all over the comedy world.
Right.
And then his Rocker Awards of just selling out arenas, especially all over the world. You
Mm-hmm.
know, not too many could say they did that and are doing that, and he's one of them. So yeah, no, definitely that was it was a funny watching it on Netflix. It was definitely comical people coming up and just talking about him,
Yep.
showing the different stories about Kevin Hart. But yeah, everybody kind of had a kind of had a saying. Even at yeah, everybody was there. Who was David Chappelle? He was there. Chris
Jerry
Rock,
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld, Regina.
Mhm.
He's always they said it's
Work.
his work wife.
Yes.
You know,
She said I'm getting half of anything too.
uh, JB Smooth, Mount Vernon. um, then he's like, fuck all y'all, the ones who was talking shit about him. His mentor too.
Hmm.
So they all, it was, a lot of comments came out to support him, as they should. Um, even Nick Cannon, he was like, oh yeah, I didn't mention.
Yeah.
So I thought Eddie Murphy was really there. He was like, what up, Eddie? Oh, I thought Eddie Murphy was really. He just wanted to see my expression on my face. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Nick Cannon.
Because he was definitely looking. He like, where he here?
He said,
He's like, don't worry, no, I got somebody. He got him twice on that, so that was nice. Yeah.
yeah, you know, but yeah, no, and then it's a bunch of celebrities there for him. Nelly, think they always have the show.
Yeah.
So the housewife,
Household.
yeah, the
Yeah.
housewives, whatever. Um, but yeah, but nah, that's a great you can't take nothing from Kevin Hart. He's
No.
a great comedic, putting together movies, putting together his production company, stays busy, selling out all over the place, and then still doing it. So shout out to Kevin Hart.
Yeah. There was a lot of love that they have given to him for that, and a lot of people he impacted and inspired, and just like brought like that breath of fresh air back into people's life. 'Cause they were set in certain ways that they were ready to do it, and they never seen the vision.
Hmm.
And so Kevin Hart started his move, and he said it like everybody all agreed that he was like this really big dreamer, and
Hmm.
thanks to him, they were able to see things in different light. So they were like, "We're gonna try this now, new too, and just move with that."
Nah, yeah, he's always definitely a go getter when
Mhm.
and just trying to make his dreams come true, and he did it. Uh, and it's just funny because just tell you a story. I mean I've got on to like Kevin Hart is when he first was And I tweeted about it too. It was funny because like even Fortin, like nobody kind of knew who he was, and he wasn't big. 'Cause I was tweeted like, "Don't be stop acting like don't be my nigga, be my nigga." You know that was his like famous line in 40-year-old version. That's where I finally like. That's where I kind of just knew he was different. You
Mm-hmm.
know that was just a standout for me introducing to Kevin Hart. You know, then he went to do Soul Plane, so that was the next one. You know, that was like the next thing. But you know, I felt like he was just a funny guy on a Mag, but it's just crazy how he surpassed a lot of comedians at the time. Just staying focused and being dedicated and just trying to take it to the next level. But
But yeah, that was actually one thing that Chris Rock said to him when he was saying, he's like, yeah, he's like when he met him at Death at a Funeral when they
mhm.
were filming that, and he came up to him during a lunch break and asked him for advice, and he told him, he's like, yeah, that circle that you in is like you're not competing with them because you're bigger than them. That you can move out of that, and you need to create your own voice. And he said, like 80 days later, he became bigger than me. He was like, from
Word.
now on, I'm not giving nobody no advice.
He's like, oh,
He's like, I'm telling anybody
it's
that
like
come up to
shut
me
up or
about,
something.
yeah, shut up.
He's like, just shut up.
It was like, no, not helping y'all.
You know. And it be that sometimes it just be you need to hear that one a little advice from a person
Mhm.
who's doing it and you see yourself being at that same level,
Yeah.
and just giving you that little advice, giving you that little motivation,
Mhm.
to try to just take your career to the next level. And then he just shot out of there,
Yeah.
with his game plan. So, but yeah, that's a huge accomplishment for Kevin Hart, and always give his flowers where it's
Yeah.
supposed to be. You
And shout
know,
out to his team for having his back and always being with him and
so
touring and handling all the
that
side
sounds like
business.
the
Yeah.
plastic cup.
Yep. Yep.
Squad up.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, definitely, definitely. He got a team, so that team is definitely strong for him, and moving in the right direction.
Right.
You know, um, but who else we got here? Oh yeah, that's for Netflix. Anything else on Netflix that I watch? No, I think that was it on Netflix. I always watch a little Netflix. Netflix, holla at me, stop playing. But yeah, let's get into So it looks like they had Power. Season 4 has Power
Yes.
Book 2 Ghost. They probably dropped the official trailer.
Right.
I'm always locked in on that Power. That was definitely what's going on. But a little bit.
Son of James St. Patrick. No code, no loyalty. And you smell just like
Oh
him.
yeah, head back. Head
I
back.
know the truth. I know who you are. And I'm gonna put you where you belong.
Have mercy on me.
I need help. Noma, Effie, so how does it all working against me?
This kid won't be my undoing.
Patch is back.
Him
I
and
always
everything he
watch
loves
Power. All the
kills
Power. So
I know why I'm doing this.
move on
Why
to
you?
I had everything set up with me. Life, school, my family was away safely. I'm not letting nobody take that from me. I gotta become the apex predator. Tariq!
Have mercy on me.
Drug dealers are like cockroaches.
Have mercy on me.
Impossible to eradicate. Believe me, I tried.
Don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me.
Everything I did for our family.
My dad tried his hardest to keep me away from music. Now look how it turned out.
My Tariq problem gets solved today.
I need to be on top. Where you go, I go. You do this, you can never go back. I gotta use all of them. Good parts of him, the bad parts of him. They gotta get what's coming to them. I'm not gonna rest until it happens.
Have mercy on me.
But yeah,
Be like, that was the trailer right there. Be like, you seen it, you seen it.
oh yeah, but so you got Power season 4. Always was locked and loaded with Power season Powers, with Tariq and Ghost and all that. But that show definitely has a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
With Mary J. Blige, Method Man, they those type of actors in it too. So um, it's always a great show. And always the storyline is always crazy. So I'll definitely be checking that out. Because that just official trailer just dropped for the Power season 4. A book 2 for Ghost.
Right.
They say it might be the last season. I think too. He was like it's gonna be the last one.
They said finale, but who knows?
But you
But
never know.
yeah,
And there's also things in the works too. They're thinking about bringing back the first one, Power. They're in what St. Patrick, his son. Because now it's one of his son, but the dad version. I think he's kind of bringing him back, even though he's supposed to die. I don't know how they can do that, but that's something that I think that's gonna develop. So I'm gonna be paying attention to that and see what.
that's really what the fans want too.
Yeah, they was calling back to have St. Patrick back.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see. We'll see what 50 and then and the creators
They
to
saying
write up and see what's gonna do with that.
they said for this season it's gonna be a lot of bodies.
Yo, it's gotta be that one usually be have a little action pack. Definitely always different storyline. So hey, I'm for it. I'm for it. Uh, let's get into some technology, man. Yo, the Open AI new model GPT 4.0, crazy, crazy, man. And the fact that they're releasing this for free, even crazier. This part, because they said even like you still can pay for if you want more memory, because
Hmm.
it's gonna hold a lot of memory. But yo, I seen some memes. They was like, yo, now we talked about it too. It was like now you're gonna blame it on like if you're on the phone with somebody, be like, nah, I'm on the phone with GPT. That's my chat box. They
Yep.
say, because now this thing, it can actually respond to you. It can show you what you're looking at. You know, so it had the demo where it showed where he was at. It was all what monument this and that where
Yeah.
you're at, and it showed it. They said it's gonna be good for people who blind because now it can describe the actual location where they're at.
Yeah. That's what they were for the video that we seen. Yeah, it was definitely the blind man, and he was
Hmm.
trying to get a car, and he was like, so the GPT let him know when the car was pulling up, what color the car was, not even what color the car, that the car was right there where the door was to locate to open it and everything. And then he went to a site. He was like, "Is the king in?" And it was like, "I can see that the king is registered to be in there right now." So yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, and they also even showed that it's going to be big on translation. So it has different
Mhm.
language that you can respond to. They said a passport people they're gonna because you can actually talk that different language in any language and it's responding. So now it's responding to you. It's showing you. You can see what you can see. They had different acting like, oh, how does this look for an interview?
Mhm.
Is this good enough for an interview? And he put on a hat and he was
He's like,
putting,
"That was too much." They
eh,
laughed at him.
yeah, and and he was like, oh, like, oh no, you don't want to wear that.
No.
So it's like, oh, so how the fact that now people are going to use that for the next level. It's going to be a day to day friend for you. It's going to be helpful for you to try to just, hey, what do you think this look like? What do you think this where how does it look on me? And they're gonna give it it's gonna talk to them and give it advice to see
Mhm.
how it looks. You know, that's kind of like next level.
Right.
For something to now you be able to look and see. That's next level. You know, because it's gonna be interesting that what the people are gonna come up with and how far they're gonna push this thing.
It's already going far already.
Well,
But just to be
but
able
more,
to, yeah.
like you want to see what is developed because now it's just the beginning of the AI and open AI.
Mhm.
So how far they're gonna take this, but it's kind of having your own personal,
Person.
yeah, person, that you can talk to, even
Ask questions
everything,
and
like
like and just ask for general help. They had what was it? There was a site that offered people to text buddies and stuff like that now you got this where it would just be like 24 hours.
Mhm.
It's like no lag time at all.
Oh,
It's like
yeah, yo, this yo, for them to develop that, I think that was like crazy. And then have it available on your phone. So people, it's just free. You can actually download it
hit the button.
and and play around with it. So, but I'm gonna pay attention to that, because OpenAI is definitely dropping new things out and upgrading, developing things with the Chat GPT, now GPT 4.0. So it's gonna be a lot of things coming out there, and changing the game and then see how people are gonna use it. You know, uh, also let's talk about some Apple. Apple's actually doing an upgrade. They're upgrading the AOS 18. Now it's going to be included eye tracking. You know, I think that's a pretty cool feature. Because if you're developing now, you can see and control. You know, like it's more like hands off. You know how they kind of like Bluetooth when it became back in the days, it became so popular and things like that.
Yeah.
Now you got your eye tracing, so you can kind of just control everything through your eyes.
That's gonna be. It's like that's 50-50 good and bad, because that means you're just gonna be more lazy and more intact. So now you actually have to focus on the screen now. So you're gonna be more glued to it at the same time. It'd be a lot more helpful though. I can't lie about that.
Well,
Because scrolling through things when you could just probably look up and just do like that.
that is much easier. You
Yes.
know,
But
Yeah.
then now we're gonna be stuck in the phones even more.
I don't see it because everybody's already stuck in the phone, and then especially when you got the VR and all that stuff, that's
Mhm.
already you're already in your eyes and everything. It's just already it's just advancing your technology, and you're already gonna do it regardless. So it's just
Yeah.
much easier. You're gonna have the phone in your hand regardless because
Mhm.
you're looking at something. So
Yeah.
if you wasn't gonna look at it, you wouldn't even have your phone in the hand.
Right.
So now you don't even need to touch your hands. You just look at it, click it. You
See
like
that.
that? Boom, bop. Like just however they're gonna update the software. I think it's gonna be on iPads. So I assume eventually it's gonna be on our phones too. So
We're gonna get to the age where all we gotta do is sit in the house and just do this, and everything
no,
gonna be controlled. We all gonna be
everything
little percent.
everything gonna be controlled and everything's gonna be right there what we want.
So
Oh, what is it? How you want to do that? How
uh-huh.
we need to do that? Ask AI.
We
Oh,
all gonna
okay,
be little
do
Professor
AI.
X's in the house.
We have our own personal assistant. Everybody got their own personal assistant now. But yeah, it's definitely game changer. Um, Interesting. See how that's something new. That's new development. See how that software works and how they're gonna keep improving it. So you definitely keep an eye on that for Apple.
Right.
Definitely. Uh, let's get into some motivation.
Know it.
Motivation. I need a motivation. So it says, to be successful, you must accept all the challenges that may come your way, but you just can't accept the ones you like.
Mhm.
You know, always be open minded to any challenges that definitely comes your way. And then unfortunately, sometimes you can't pick and choose the ones that you want to do. So it's kind of you gotta just whatever challenge comes your way, you just gotta jump in it and then accept it. Because some things you might not want to do. It's like damn, I like to do this, but I like to do that, but I hate to do that. Sometimes you gotta just jump in and just try to learn and figure it out and do them all. You know, because that's just how it is in life. You can't pick and choose the things you want to do in life. Sometimes you gotta do the hard work. You gotta do the stuff you don't like.
Right.
And that's definitely what I felt like that's what kind of what they're getting at when they say that.
Mhm.
You know.
Like I heard a similar quote just like that.
Mm-hmm.
She, it was a show that explained it. She was like, "I'm going to my goal, but every time I meet an obstacle, it's more work to go around it, and it
So.
would take me further away from my goal than if
Mm-hmm.
I just go through it and overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I overcome it, I go straight through and I stay on target." But if
Yeah,
I go around,
takes longer.
yeah, it takes longer, and I
Nah,
get further away from my goal.
I did hear something like that. Yeah, nah, that's true. It makes sense. You
Mhm.
know, sometimes you gotta just go head on with your goal. You know, sometimes it's like you have to do this, you gotta do that, do that. You try to go around it. Sometimes it's gonna take a little longer. You know, but if you say, all right, this is what I gotta do next. Oh, that's what I gotta do next. All right, I'm here for it. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that. Um, and another one I have, it says the things that gives you goosebumps when you think about it. Those are the things you should be doing. I'm like, okay, I get it. I dig that. I understand that. Um, things that you kind of just almost like you just get like your body just gets a little bit of goosebumps.
Mhm.
Um, when something excites you, if it's music, if it's art, if it's acting or whatever it is, sports, whatever makes you just keep you going. That's what you should probably just focus a little bit more on. You know, so I agree with that. You know,
Right.
um, well, that's all I got for you guys today. You know, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click, share everything. You know. Thanks for joining for episode 37.
Right.
You've been rocking with Dubai,
And Jamel.
and see you next time. Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.